to the flyweight championship between Valentina Shevchenko, 23-3, taking on Alexa Grasso, 15-3. The challenger sits at plus 535. Valentina, the favorite, at minus 535. Over under set at 4.5 rounds. Over is plus 142, and the under minus 142. Are you giving the challenger any bit of a shot in this one?
I'm not. I don't think she's ready. I don't think she's ready. Talia Santos gave Shevchenko all she wanted, but it's just so different. I just don't think Grasso has the style to do it. I mean, let's look at her last couple of wins. Viviane Arajo, who's on this card, Joanne Wood, 15-7. She finished her, and then Macy Barber 2 years ago. Macy's still pretty young and still getting better each fight. And then Jeon Kim. So I mean, is she ready to go beat those four girls and then jump up to Valentina Shevchenko? I really don't think so, and I really don't think she has that style that's going to do it. I feel like somebody that's going to beat Valentina is somebody who's going to drag you to the mat and submit you, or is going to clip you on the feet. And I don't see Grasso doing either of those things, if I'm being honest. I think Shevchenko is just so damn good, regardless of her close last fight with Talia. I think the odds are right where they should be, if I'm being honest. Valentina, over 5-1 favorite. And man, I can't get to Grasso in this one. Valentina's too slick. Her skills are too good everywhere. I honestly think she finishes her, and I'm going to call it right now. I think she's going to do the same thing she did to Andrade, get her in that crucifix and elbow her out. It's going to be all she wrote. Valentina Shevchenko, let's say 3rd round TKO.
Yeah, I think she'll have the ground game advantage for sure. If she wants to take it there, I think she probably will, because that'd be probably the path of least resistance. Grasso got a great stand-up game. She's got really good boxing. She'll mix in her kicks. She's going to have to be moving forward, though.
Yeah.
Shevchenko has that stance where she just kind of stands. Heels are off the ground, but she doesn't really move her feet, doesn't really bounce. She just kind of stands and waits for you and wants to counter you, wants to throw kicks at range. She's really good at keeping her body at range while still having her front leg out there, but not exposing it too much to kicks. And the thing with Grasso, she has that wide stance of a boxer, and she leaves her lead leg out there. If Valentina wants to chip away at that, I think that's definitely a spot she could go, because boxers don't like getting their legs kicked, and Valentina has some great kicks. It's going to be southpaw versus orthodox. Valentina will switch stances, but she's mainly southpaw. So she's probably going to be whipping kicks to the body and end of the head as well, to that open side. I think you'll see a lot of that. She's going to be at range, and if she wants to get inside and take it to the ground, she should be able to get it there. Grasso has pretty good takedown defense, though. 64% for her career, but in her last fight against Arajo, she looked really good in her takedown defense. On the feet, though, she lands 5.14 significant strikes per minute. So a lot of output for Grasso, but she gets hit at about 4 strikes per minute. Valentina, less than 2 strikes absorbed per minute. So, I mean, she doesn't get hit clean, man. She's very good defensively, and that's not going to be a good thing for Grasso if you're looking to hit her on the feet. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Shevchenko in this one. Eventually it's going to happen. It's going to happen. She's going to have to fall eventually. We saw it in her last fight. She is human. Honestly, I watched that fight back. I'm like, she definitely could have lost that fight on the scorecards. And without that, headbutt to Taila Santos' eye and her eye swelling up like that, like, Valentina got those last 2 rounds. If her eye isn't swollen up like that, like, Santos is probably the champion right now, because she was really good in those first couple of rounds. And yeah, it's going to have to be a dominant grappler, a dominant wrestler, because you're just not going to beat Valentina on the feet. It's just not going to happen. Like, she's one of the best of all time on the feet. She's like trains out of anywhere. She travels all across the world, different camps, learning different techniques from like bunch of different countries. I don't know. The woman is just crazy. Like, she is truly a special human being. So yeah, I'll take Valentina for this one. I think Grasso's tough enough where she doesn't get finished. I mean, was submitted by Tatiana Suarez in the
Mhm.
first round. That's the only time she's been finished. And that was at strawweight. So I mean, Tatiana is a big strawweight, and we all know Tatiana is a potent finisher as well for a strawweight woman. So I think she could take it to a decision. I think she's good enough on the ground to where she's not going to be put in like terrible spots. But Valentina by decision, I'd like to see that line and see what it's at. So if it's like plus money, around plus money, somewhere around there, I might have to sprinkle on that. But the money line, you could throw it in a parlay. But I don't know. I don't really like those wide lines when it's this high level
Yeah.
because it's usually not that far off. If it's like lower on the prelims, you could throw it in a parlay and stuff. But yeah, I'll take Valentina probably by decision.